Hey Zen fam, I think we've gotten a little lost in the woods here. We're a wee bit too deep into the weeds when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 6. All for about the last year and a half since Trailer 1 dropped. The community for Grand Theft Auto has basically been eating itself. And it's really actually kind of sad to see. We've got clickbait videos up the wazoo, we've got AI images and AI videos, and we've got people trying to, just make all kinds of fake stuff. You got scam guys like Mr. Boss for the Win, like just making videos that are basically full of nothing. I mean, the guy just rambles on, repeating the same points from different angles, and effectively says nothing. I mean, he just doesn't say anything. He just speaks words. It's ridiculous. And he speaks so slowly. I mean, you hear me, I'm a Scottish, so we talk kind of quick, admittedly, aye. But this guy says things at a speed so that he can make his videos at least 8 minutes long, so that then he can put mid-roll adverts in. Ugh. And the whole GTA space right now is just carping and complaining and moaning and and it's all full of like tryhards and neckbeards and people who are going, oh, Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna be woke, and it's like misunderstanding what woke means, but they're using their right-wing appropriated version of what the word woke is. It's like, you've heard me discuss that before, and then can we just take things right back down to basics, okay? Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be the 6th mainline Grand Theft Auto game. Now it's being made halfway through the 2020s. At this point, our technology is pretty spanky. We're able to do things in video games that we couldn't have even dreamed of 30 years ago at the beginning of PlayStation. Hell, you could even go back 25 years to the beginning of PS2 when we actually got Grand Theft Auto 3, and we all thought that was incredible. So let's just actually talk about Grand Theft Auto 6 from a gamer's perspective, because that's what we are, ladies and gentlemen. You are gamers, I'm a gamer. I just happen to be a gamer that likes also making YouTube content, and hopefully you like this content because you subscribed. So yeah. What do we love about Grand Theft Auto? Well, what do we love about any video game? We love the chance to explore a new world, to take part in a different reality, to lose ourselves in a new character or characters, to find a relationship between the character and the world, or the character and the other characters, and how all that interacts with the world that's all based in. We like to work within the systems of the game to see what we can and cannot do, and Sundays to see what we can break. And yeah, that's what games are meant to be. Games are meant to be an escape. They're meant to be somewhere different for us to go with. In some ways, I'd even say games are a refuge for the mind. Okay? Because it doesn't matter what it is you have outside of gaming, most of the time the reason why you are a gamer is because this is your escape, this is your release, this is what you like to do. And it's the same for any interest group. You could be into horse riding, you could be into football, you could be into painting Warhammer miniatures. It's all basically about doing something you enjoy, regardless of how old you are, what sex you are, what place you live in. You can leave everything behind. You can create this separation in your brain, like partitioning a hard drive. It's like, this here is for this. Work doesn't touch this. School doesn't touch this. Politics most certainly shouldn't touch it. This is your space. This is our space. And gamers should let other gamers just game. I mean, I've spoken before about leaving behind the gatekeeping and the pretendy rules. Oh, you're not a real gamer because you only do this. You're not a real gamer because you do that. And it's like, and I have said for years now, I don't care what you game on. I don't even care if you're gaming on a phone. If you are enjoying video games as a medium and they bring you joy, and you decide to yourself that you wish to identify as someone that enjoys video games, you may even go so far to call yourself a gamer. Fine. That's uber dandy and absolutely completely grand. If you find the joy, that's brilliant, because let's face it, joy is in short supply. And if you can find it, tap that supply. It's that simple. And that's one of the main things about video games, and by extension, the Grand Theft Auto series. And obviously in 6, we're going to get to do so much more than we did before. When you think of the mind-boggling complexity that we discovered in Grand Theft Auto 5 back, 12, nearly 13 years ago? Back on the PS3? And the subsequent upgraded versions that have happened on PS4 and PS5, and obviously the Xbox versions and the PC versions. I mean, PC guys recently got the expanded enhanced edition, although from what I'm hearing, a lot of PC users are going, that's it. So, but I'm not a PC guy, so I can't say for certain how it is or isn't. But I do know there are complaints being made. But can we just accept the fact that there's a new game coming? We know it's coming. We've gotten a trailer. Strauss Zelnick has spoken on video saying it's coming, and they are anticipating that it will release by the end of this year. You know, they're saying, like, you know, the autumn this year. So that's grand. So that we're probably, bear that word in mind, looking at like probably November, October. I mean, September's possible, but we're probably looking November, October. Let's be serious with this. Don't think December, because December's just too busy, too crazy. Also, it's a really rubbish time to try and do any form of promotion, because it would just get snowed under in the Christmas malaise. So I think you're looking at like an October, November, and hopefully October. In fact, it'd be really wonderful if it was coming late October, because then I could or even in November, because then I could have birthday money to buy Grand Theft Auto 6 with. And that's the other one. It's like all these people going, oh, it's going to be 70. No, it's going to be 80. No, it's going to be 100. And there's a lot of people out there going, I'm not buying if it's going to be 100. And then you get the other people going, aye, you will, because it's Grand Theft Auto. And I have to admit, I myself, I don't know if I'm going to go for it or not. I mean, I want Grand Theft Auto 6. I've loved and played the Grand Theft Auto series. I even played some of the top-down-ish ones, like Chinatown Wars, I think it was called. Played that on an iPad. It was clunky. I didn't like it, but I played it. But the fact of the matter is, it's Grand Theft Auto. It's going to be big. It's going to be deep. It's going to have interesting stuff to say. It's going to push technological barriers. It's going to push gameplay interaction barriers. There's going to be social commentary. And it's going to be interesting to see how that social commentary turns out, because our media landscape in the last 10 years has gotten faster and faster and faster and faster. So yeah, calm down. We might not get a second trailer. Rockstar might just be going, do we really need to? Think about that. Think about how much talk, how much hype, how much hubbub is caused with the anticipation of Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, you open up your phone and you get your news notifications, you know, the one you swipe completely to the side, away from your apps. And half your stuff is like, gamers are saying this about Grand Theft Auto 6. The industry is saying that about Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 6 might come out. Snowed under we are. Snowed under we are. That was a rubbish Yoda impression. I could do better than that. But just calm down. It's coming. Admittedly, we'd like it sooner. But the fact of the matter is, if it's not ready, it's not ready. And who wants an undercooked Grand Theft Auto game? Not I, sir. No. And not you neither, brothers and sisters and gender non-specific life forms of the Zen fam. We want a game that's going to come out, and from the opening cutscenes, from the even just from the credits, we're just going to be sitting there like going, that's what we want. We want incredible gunplay. We want incredible cars. We want the flying to feel good. We want the cover system to be awesome. We want the weather to be unpredictable. We want the background characters to be interesting and fleshed out. We want the NPCs to seem more realistic. We want the world to feel more alive. We want the physics to be realistic but also entertaining. And we're going to get all that stuff. Probably. And that part of the joy is in the finding out. Is in the going and the doing and the experiencing. And we don't want, to know too much before it happens and spoil the surprise. That's a big part of Grand Theft Auto, is the surprise. It's the joy of the finding out. It's the getting in and the digging through and that going, ooh, look at this. And then putting a video up on social media and saying to your pals, look what I can do in Grand Theft Auto 6. And your pals coming back on social media like Blue Sky or Twitter or whatever, or PSN, where you put some clips up and they're going, dude, I gotta try to do that. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. That's where the fun is. Not in the endless speculation, not in the carping, not in the complaining, not in the trying to rip other gamers down for not being true gamers. Not in the oh, you're going to be gaming on Xbox, I'm going to be gaming on PlayStation. None of that is a concern. All we really need to concern ourselves with is when the game comes out, we've got enough money to be ready to play it. The only sad thing for me personally, and I've looked around, I've done my research on this, is it doesn't appear like anywhere's going to have a midnight launch. Game isn't gonna, because how many game stores are left now? How many game stops are left in the States? And I don't think a lot of the staff are going to put up with being there for a midnight launch. When was the last time you even heard of a midnight launch? The last midnight launch I saw was on Princess Street for the Swatch shop. You know, the watch company Swatch? Yeah, they're doing midnight launches for cheapy wee plastic watches. And they got people sitting outside in chairs. It looks like how it did back in the day in front of a game store. But this is for watches. Because game stores have realised there's not the demand in anymore. So there's only nutcases like me, hardcore old school guys, who want to queue up at midnight outside a store to be among the first to get the game, take it home, play it for maybe half an hour, and then have to go to bed and get up for work the next day. You know, or maybe you've actually been able to plan ahead and take the time off work. And then you say that on social media, and then you get a whole bunch of Karens going, "Oh, you sad little man, you child." It's like, away with ye. I'm taking my days off to do something I love. You take days off to do things you love. On your bike. But these have just been some off-the-cuff thoughts, guys. Some stuff I just wanted to say and go, if somebody is having a meltdown about Grand Theft Auto and the stuff it may or may not do, or when it comes out, or how much it costs, and the toxic community that can exist within these certain situations, and I want you to link them this video and tag them on the video and go like, dude, calm down, take a chill pill, everything's going to be cool, the game is going to be awesome, it's alright. Maybe even offer to give them a hug. Because we all love a hug. Hugs are good. There's something you don't hear very, very often in a gaming video. Hugs are good! Alright guys. Well, I'll tell you what you will hear in a gaming video, or at least these gaming videos from me, is hashtag support Scottish YouTubers. And of course, as always, aye, nae bother.